Hello everybody, this is Garden Jen from Garden Jen's Journey. Thanks for joining me today. Today I want to talk to you about rice. I'm actually getting ready to prepare some rice for my lunch, and I had to make the choice between brown or white. When it comes to rice, I love my white rices. I love my jasmine and my basmati. I like how they cook up nice and fluffy and how they taste and the texture. I really enjoy my white rice. However, I know, and many of you know, that brown rice is a lot healthier. And so today I thought we'd just go over some information that I researched today and see what we come up with. Now, the reason brown rice fills us up so quickly is per 1 cup serving. Now, all these are based on 1 cup of cooked rice, 1 serving. Brown rice has 3.5 grams of fiber. 3.5 grams of fiber. White rice has 0.6 grams, not even a full gram of fiber. That's why we can eat so much of that. Now, rice, both rices have 3 key components as far as nutrients that we really would like to look at. They both have selenium, magnesium, and manganese. Now, selenium is essential to help repair your DNA, to help regulate your thyroid, and to help boost your immune system. When it comes to the recommended daily value, brown rice, again per 1 cup serving, has 27%. The white rice has 17%. Magnesium, which is essential for good bone health, and also if you deal with a lot of sore muscles and things, besides looking at your water intake, look at your magnesium intake. You might be a little low. Anyways, your recommended daily value for brown rice, it has 21%. White rice has only 5%. Manganese, which is an important key factor in your antioxidant process in your body, brown rice has a whopping 88% of your recommended daily value per 1 cup serving. White rice has 37%. That is a lot of manganese for a small amount of brown rice. And I think I can muscle my way through 1 cup of brown rice per day. How about you? Like I've said before, I cannot stand brown rice. I don't like the texture. I don't like how it's gummy. I haven't found a way to get it nice and fluffy like its white friend there. But I find ways to incorporate it. I use it in my vegetarian sausage. It gives that nice meaty texture. But I have to almost double to triple the amount of seasonings that I use, because the brown rice, and white of course, but brown rice is worse, it absorbs so much seasoning that you really have to almost overkill it in order for your dishes to have any flavor at all. Also, there's a time crunch factor. Brown rice takes approximately 45 minutes to cook, unless you buy the minute varieties, which, they've already parboiled it, so it takes less time. White rice takes about 10 minutes. And so there's a time factor involved there. I'm very busy, very hectic. Usually things that I do are last minute. So trying to figure out how to fit 45 minutes of cooking time into a dinner that I might only have 20 minutes to prepare, I generally go the white rice route because it only takes 10 minutes to cook that. So you really have to plan ahead. What I tend to do, I have a steamer, and it works very well because I don't have to worry about watching a pot on the stove. Steamers are wonderful for cooking rice. I'll cook my brown rice ahead of time. I'll cook it in the morning. I'll cook it, right before I go to bed. When I'm watching TV, doing chores, whatever. When I have time that I'm not doing anything, that hardly ever happens. But when I have time that I can count on that I'm going to be busy for an hour or so, I can just set up my steamer and let it cook. And then when I'm done with my chores or whatever it is that I'm doing, I just put the rice away and save it for later. So that helps with the time factor. So again, there's really no reason why I shouldn't be using brown rice. I'm just kind of too lazy to sometimes, and I don't like it. I don't like the texture and things. So those are personal issues that I have to overcome. The same thing with your flours. Whole wheat flour is better for you because it has the germ and the bran all in there, whereas the all-purpose flour has both those removed, and the bleached on-purpose flour has all the chemicals to make it even whiter, and it's just nasty. So I use a combination, and I find it works very well. It's okay to use all-purpose flour, unbleached all-purpose flour. It is okay to use that. It is okay to use white rice. It is okay to use regular pasta instead of whole wheat pasta. You know, you're not going to die from using it, but it's healthier to use the whole grain options. And so you want to incorporate as many whole grains into your diet as you can. And again, because I can't stand brown rice, I have to find ways to hide it in my diet. And it's worked very well. I just have to work with a time problem. Same thing with whole wheat. It can be very dense, very dry, just not a lot of flavor because it absorbs all that flavor. So you have to learn how to work with it. When I make baked goods like breads, some cakes and things like that, I have to add a little bit of the all-purpose flour to the whole grain to lighten it up a little bit. And again, as long as it's not the bleached kind, which has all the nasty chemicals in it, it's okay to use a little bit of the regular refined flour to lighten the load a little bit, because you're still getting the benefits of the whole grain flour being the key component. So, and the same works with your pastas. If your family is like mine and they don't like the whole wheat, whole grain pasta, work with it. Use regular pasta. It's not the best option, but what you can do for that, what I do for that, is make sure that the meal that I'm using that pasta in is very nutrient dense in other ways. I will make sure I have a lot more vegetables and things like that that balance out the nutritional deficit in the white pasta. So anyways, that's my little spiel today about whole grain foods and how I deal with it in my little neck of the woods. You can comment below on how you deal with it, suggestions, questions. Feel free to shoot me an email, all that good stuff. And I look forward to hearing from you. This is Garden Jen from Garden Jen's Journey. Have a blessed day now. Bye-bye.